Hi, guys. Welcome to our daily encounter. As we prepare for the holiday season, getting ready for Thanksgiving, and then, of course, getting ready for Christmas, a lot of people in our society are preparing for these various holidays by spending a lot of time and a lot of money, buying a lot of gifts, spending a lot of time perhaps on Amazon or in Walmart or some other type of store, trying to purchase the perfect gift for their children or for some other, maybe their relative or some friends. And this is all fine and good as long as we don't lose focus. We don't lose focus on what truly matters. And I think our reading today in James chapter 5 can help us kind of redirect our hearts and center our hearts on what truly matters. In James chapter 5 and verse 1, he says, "Come now, you rich, weep and howl for your miseries which are coming upon you. Your riches have rotted, and your garments have become moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver have rusted, and their rust will be a witness against you and will consume your flesh like fire." Now, here in the context, he's speaking to the rich that were oppressing people, oppressing the righteous, condemning the righteous, mistreating people, living the self-centered life, and that sort of thing. And it's in a context of people who are really acting wickedly. And so we don't want to lose focus of that context, but at the same time, I think that there are some principles there that maybe apply to others as well, who may not be doing the same things that these rich people were doing, but can learn some things based on what happened here in this particular situation. Here, these rich people were living a self-centered life. They were living for riches, they were living for pleasure, they were withholding money from people, they were condemning the righteous, and they're basically just living a life for self. And in this first part of chapter 5, we see that one of the problems with that is the fact that the things that they were living for to indulge in were just temporary. They were temporary things. Your riches have rotten, and your garments have become moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver have rusted. Reminds us of what the Lord said, right? When he talked about not chasing after the treasures of this earth where moth destroy, where rust destroys, where thieves break in and steal. And don't be living for the temporary things of this earth, but store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where none of those things can affect what you have there. And so the idea of being able to separate between the temporary and the eternal. And we got to realize that, all the things that we are engaged in buying and giving and receiving, all these things will eventually end up kind of like what is being stated here. Rotted, moth-eaten, and rusted. And if you think about it, that is absolutely true. Think about the things that you acquired just 10 years ago. Where are those things now? I would probably guess that a lot of those things are long gone. Either you've thrown them away, or maybe you've kept them around, but they've become lawn ornaments, or they're just rusted or don't work as well. Things in this world just do not last. If you have an opportunity, go to a junkyard and look at all the cars that were once someone's pride and joy. It was brand new, had the new car smell. They purchased the vehicle, put a lot of money into the vehicle, kept it maintained perhaps, but over time took over. And eventually those vehicles are now in the junkyard. And that's just life. That's the way the things are in this earth. So this holiday season, let's not get caught up in materialism, getting caught up in thinking that life is all about acquiring stuff, or even dumping a bunch of stuff on others. As parents, we have more joy of giving stuff to our kids. But if we're not careful, we can just dump a bunch of stuff on them that, who knows, they probably they may not even be playing with in a month or so, or might end up in the trash a year from now. I'm not saying don't give gifts. I'm not saying don't receive gifts. Just saying let's keep the right perspective, the right mindset throughout this holiday season, and begin to seek after those things that are eternal and not to push those to the side, being so concerned about the temporal things. Still maintaining our daily reading, still maintaining a life of prayer, still engaged in love and good works towards others. These are the things that will last. And those are the things that should be in the foremost of our minds. So these are some things to think about today, guys. I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.